Physical layer. Layer 1, the physical layer, is the most fundamental level of the OSI model, acting as the bridge between digital data and the physical world. While higher layers deal with logic and addressing, Layer 1 is concerned purely with the transmission of raw bits, the ones and zeros, across a physical medium. This medium can be copper wires using electrical pulses, fiber optic cables using light, or wireless frequencies using radio waves. Beyond just cables, this layer defines the mechanical and electrical specifications for everything that touches the network. This includes pin layouts and connectors, like RJ45, voltage levels, and signal timing. Hardware such as hubs, repeaters, and network adapters operate here, ensuring that a signal remains strong enough to reach its destination. If you've ever troubleshot a broken connection by swapping a faulty cable or fixing a bent pin, you are working at Layer 1. Without this stable foundation to move electrons or photons, the entire network stack above it simply cannot exist. Devices. In the physical world of networking, Layer 1 devices are the brawn of the operation, focusing entirely on signal transmission rather than logic or addressing. Hubs. The most basic multi-port devices, hubs receive a signal on one port and blindly broadcast it to all others. They create a single collision domain and are largely obsolete. Repeaters. These boost a signal that is weakened due to distance, attenuation, cleaning and regenerating the bits so they can travel further without corruption. Network interface cards, NICs. While they have Layer 2 MAC addresses, their physical circuitry converts computer data into electrical or optical signals for the wire. Cabling, UTP/fiber, the literal highway for data. Whether it's copper twisting to cancel interference or glass strands carrying light, the cable is a critical device in Layer 1. Modems, short for modulator-demodulator, these convert digital bits into analog signals and vice versa to travel over telephone or cable lines. Network types. At Layer 1, network types are defined by how they physically manage and transmit signals across a medium. There are two primary ways to categorize these: by signaling method and by transmission mode. Signaling methods, baseband versus broadband. Baseband. This is the most common for LANs, like Ethernet. It uses a single frequency to transmit digital signals. Because the entire bandwidth of the cable is used for one signal at a time, devices often use time division multiplexing, TDM, to take turns sending data. Broadband. Common in cable TV and internet, DSL, this uses analog signaling. It divides the medium into multiple frequency channels using frequency division multiplexing, FDM, allowing multiple signals like data, voice, and video to travel simultaneously. Transmission modes. Simplex. Data travels in one direction only. For example, a keyboard to a computer or a radio broadcast. Half duplex. Data can travel in both directions, but not at the same time. For example, a walkie-talkie or an old-school network hub. Full duplex. Data flows both ways simultaneously. For example, modern switches and telephones, providing the highest efficiency. 3. Physical topologies. Layer 1 also defines the physical shape of the network. Bus. All devices share a single backbone cable. Star. Every device connects to a central hub or switch. Mesh. Every device connects to every other device, highly redundant. Collision handling. In Ethernet networks, collision handling is governed by CSMA/CD. Carriers sense multiple access with collision detection. Before transmitting, a device listens to the wire to ensure it is clear. If two devices transmit simultaneously, a collision occurs, corrupting the data. Upon detection, both devices stop immediately and broadcast a jam signal to alert the entire segment. To avoid repeating the error, each device waits for a random duration, calculated using an exponential backoff algorithm, before attempting to retransmit. While essential for older shared media like hubs, modern full-duplex switches largely eliminate collisions by providing dedicated, simultaneous paths for sending and receiving.